Okay, so the breastfeeding airwomen that I've seen, I heard about them, and this is the first article that I've seen about them or read about them. Um, it's a multifaceted situation. Uh, First off, is Air Force. I'm not real sure about the Air Force rules and regulations as far as um, their maternity leave, and breastfeeding and whatnot. From looking at the picture, it looks like they have maternity uniforms on, which is something that the Army has. And basically, it's a scrub top, and you have all your same name tapes and patches and all that kind of thing sewn on. And then the pants have the elastic bottom on them. Um, I mean, they do realize that during something like that, you change a lot, and there's things that you have to take care of being a mother. Uh, in the Army, they're pretty understanding about it. Um, they uh, they have like privacy rooms and stuff like that where you can pump your breast milk. They give you time for that and everything. Aside, it's not just like here's your lunchtime, and oh, by the way, you got to get your you know pumping done or whatever during that time. I don't know what the Air Force rules are on it. Um, According to the article, the shot was staged. It was planned. A photographer was there, and basically that photographer said, "Okay, how about we have you guys in the park, and you feed your twins, and you feed your little one over here, and it'll be a great shot." It was taken for promotion of breastfeeding, right? So, I mean, you think about the posters that we see in our women's clinics and everything. You know, you know, have your cervical exams, get checked for this, get checked for that. If they may have uh, posters for that up. But the thing about this breastfeeding deal is that the shot was taken and it was meant for one of these promotional posters. That's fine. Where I think the stupid move was of the photographer putting it on, drumroll please, Facebook. Okay? Not everybody reads everything that is surrounding a picture on Facebook. So you got, oh, these two airmen were just walking along in the park and just decided to whip out the gals and call it mealtime. That's not the case. Uh, Most of the time, uh, women that are in uniform and have a young child with them, if they know they're going to have to feed or whatever, then they either have that meal expressed already, or they're not in uniform to where they can, feed their kids in civilian clothing, or they probably wouldn't sit out in the open park or whatever because I mean, like I said, I don't know the breastfeeding laws or whatever, or the rules or whatnot. Um, I don't consider it indecent. I breastfed my first son for 6 months. There were two instances where um, I had to publicly feed him, straight from my breast, and it wasn't an option type deal. One time the milk went bad because it had fallen out of the cooler. And in another instance, the bottle actually leaked and was empty. So there was nothing I could do, and I wasn't going to be home no time soon and stuff like that. So I had to go ahead and feed him. He was hungry. Yes, I was going to feed my son. You know, it's just that simple. As far as the uniform part, I think they probably would have prepared. That's part of not being a soldier, but anybody in the military, that's part of their training is to be prepared for situations that may come ahead. And that includes if you're a mother and you're out and about and you may not be to where you can feed your child. So more than likely, they would either get in a more discreet location or they would already have milk expressed. So, I mean, I think people are seeing this picture and taking it as, oh, these two women in the Air Force just decided to, go ahead and feed their kids out in the park. And that's not the case. This was staged. It was for a promotional poster. You know what I mean? And I think even if they did have to do it, it wouldn't be in such an open setting. Um, a lot of people, I mean, there's military members, if they don't know quite what the rules are about something, then they may, prepare to do something else, instead of just breastfeeding in uniform, then they may breastfeed in uniform, but they're going to go sit in the car and do it, just in case. But I don't know. It was shot for a promotional poster and not just for show of their breasts or whatever. I am a woman in the Air Force and I can breastfeed in my uniform. No, it wasn't that. You know, if if I were a woman in the military still and pregnant, and I went to my OB appointment and was considering, well, should I breastfeed? Should I not? Then get out. Yeah, that's one of my 3-year-old twins. um, but I mean, if I seen that, it probably would be inspiring to me. But I think it was taken to a totally different perspective as far as what the point of the shot was supposed to be. And I think the women and the photographer should have went and talked to her superiors and asked what they thought as far as, well, what's the rules on breastfeeding? If this shot goes public, say, I don't know, on Facebook, what will the repercussions be? I don't know if they did that or not, but I think people are taking it at literally face value, and they're not seeing what the point of the shot was. If it were me, yeah, I would probably do it. If I were in uniform, I'd probably do it discreetly in another location and not out in the park somewhere. That's my husband. Anyhow, um, that's my opinion. So take it for what it is. If anybody wants to bark at me, I don't care because you're not me. All right. Talk to you later, Rochelle. Bye.